Hey, this is Karen from Karen Malone Designs. Welcome, welcome. We are going to talk a little bit about journaling today. I don't know if you're a journaler, but I am, and I love it. I'm not 100% consistent with it, but I do really enjoy journaling. It makes me feel so much better after I do it. It helps me when I'm trying to make decisions and helping me to figure things out. And a lot of times I'll journal on my computer. It's just easier sometimes for me to do that. But I always love journaling on some handmade paper. There's really just something about connecting your pen from your brain to the paper that makes that such a nice connection. And I enjoy making myself feel better and taking care of myself by getting things out of my brain and into onto paper. So for me, journaling can be productive as well as something to vent, but I like to think of it more as productive. So, what I thought I would do today is I would share with you some journaling paper that you can create in just a few minutes. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to start. I already have this all set up, but you can, when you sign into Canva, you can click on the create button. You're going to change the units into inches first, or else it's just going to be a pain in the butt. Very easy to fix, but still. And then I want it to be 8.5 by 11. I'm going to create a new design. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on to find my 20 Canva color palettes that I would love to share with you. If you want it, you can click on the link in the description below and I'll send it right off to you. So today I'm looking for something pastel-y, something flowery and springy. So purple is my favorite color. So I'm going to go with this one. All I have to do is click on it and it pops right in here. And now all of the colors that are in this palette here, if I click on this circle to change the color, they're all right here. So that makes it super easy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a page and I'm going to change this to white. And then I'm going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do to get started is I want to add a journal box to the top. So what I'm going to do is click on Elements. I'm going to click on Square. I don't know what I would do without this square. But I'm going to make it about 1 inch thick. I'm going to make it as big as the margins and pop it right up here. Then I want to add some lines around the boxes. So I click the stripes here and this right there. And now I have my box around it. I'm going to change my color to white, but it's going to keep, no, it's not. Ah, wrong. I need to go back here. I want to keep my lines black and I want to change the pink part to white. And now what I have is a box here that I can add a journal question in. So I'm going to add some text, journal question. I'm going to pop it right there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start adding some lines. So I'm going to go down to my shapes, see all. We have a line. This for me is a little too thick to write on, so I'm going to change the thickness and let's see how it is with 2. I like 2. So I'm going to add a line. I'm going to move it up here and I'm just going to extend it by clicking on this and dragging it right over to the margin line right here. And then I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to put a nice distance away. I'm not going to really worry about how thick it is or how far away it is. And then I'm going to click duplicate, 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 and it's just going to keep on adding lines here at the same distance as these first couple of lines. And I'm going to stop when I get, oops, see that happen. So now you can see that this automatically shows you how far apart they are. I'm going to add another one. Make sure they're the same. And then I'm going to add one more. Okay. So we have our lines now. I'm going to highlight them all and group them so that I don't accidentally move just one line. I'm getting really excited to see what else I can add to this to make this my own. So I'm going to get double benefits out of this. And when you make your paper, you will too, because not only do you get to practice a little self-care, being creative and making the paper that you want it the way you want it to be, but then you get to print it out and you get to journal on it as well. So journaling is just another form of self-care. So you're getting 2 for 1 right now. So what I want to do now is I want to change the background here because white is not all that exciting. So I click on here, I'm going to click on the background color. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to this purple and see how it looks. So for me, that's probably a little bit too dark. So I'm going to bump down to this lighter purple, and I'm happy with that. I think I want to change the inside to match. So I'm going to actually change it so there's just a slight purple tint in here. And then I want to change the colors of my lines because they're a little too stark. So when I highlight them, I get this stroke color, this little circle, and I'm going to see how this darker purple looks on there. And that's really soft and really, I really kind of like that. I want to do the same here with this, this journal question box. I change that, and that looks nice and soft as well. So what I want to do now is I like to have, even though I love the purple background and the purple lines, I would like to have a white area to write on. So I'm going to add my trusty square here again, and I'm going to drag it up so it's not as big as the whole page, but it's bigger than my lines. I'm going to change it to white. Let's see this lighter purple or that. I think I actually kind of like that. Then I want to make sure that this is positioned correctly in the center and then the middle. So I click the position button, and I want to make sure that my lines come to the front. So while this is still highlighted, I'm going to push this to the back. And there are my lines. And there are my lines right there. And now that I see this, I don't think I like it. So I'm going to change this color to the creamy color. And I want to add maybe just a couple of flowers, or maybe a transparent background. So I'm going to go back to elements. And I'm going to look for some lavender clip art. I'm going to click on free here. So if you have the free account, you can still do this. And then oh, where'd it go? There we go. And then we have some beautiful lavender images. So I actually kind of like the idea of a border. So let's see how this looks. I'm going to make this border. Let's see how it goes here. As big as the paper. All right, and then I'm going to position that so that it's in the same, it's just centered in the same thing. I'm not sure. I like the side edges. I'm not sure if I like the shorter edges down here. So click the middle. And I'm not loving that, so I'm going to delete it. I'm going to go back to my elements. Lavender. See how just playing with it makes you see what you like and what you don't like, and it helps you understand your style a little bit better. So let's see, what do I want to do here? I'm kind of liking this. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to twist it a little bit, and then I'm going to put this right over here in this corner. And then I have my own custom-made paper. The last thing I think I want to do is I do want to add a border to this this square. So I'm going to go here. I don't want it to be that thick, so I'm going to I'm going to change it to a size 1. And then I can change the color, and I think I want to change it to this brown. Just for a little bit of different colors. And there is our own journaling paper. So now all you need to do is download it. You can download it as a PDF. Download. I'm going to change this to PDF print. And we're going to download that. And now you have your paper. You can have it forever, and you can print out as many pages as you want. Or you might want to use it for a couple of days and change out some others. Then you're going to want to remove the journal question there as well before you download it, actually, so that you have room to write your journal question here. If you like to use journal prompts, you could write the date in here if you want. You could do a little doodle. It's yours to use as your creativity wants it to. Something else that you could add in here maybe is something that you're ready to let go of for the day. So if I was going to do this today, I would probably let go of the fact that I was cranky this morning when I was getting up. So that's this tutorial. Um, just so you know that when you take time for yourself and you create something beautiful, you are also reassuring yourself that your thoughts are important to you, and they should be. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, and see you next time.